program, all of the student award winners are listed along with their state and school. And also the judges for each category are listed, and as Denise mentioned, we had some really top-notch people in the professions that judged the different categories, so that's exciting as well. So we'll go straight to honoring the students who are here with us today.
We have a winner in the opinion category, and he's our first place winner, and we'd like to present that award in opinion writing to Jonathan Saffron from Buffalo Grove, Illinois, and he attends Adlai Stevenson High School. His piece is Out of Life's Deep End. Our judge commented, "The writer has taken the experience of a specific student to convey a universal truth. The serious nature of the student's challenge is conveyed without the prose slipping into sentimentality. Poking fun at professional baseball players and their maladies underscores the strength of the student with cancer in an entertaining way. Overall, the writing is sophisticated and clean, a delightful read."
Jonathan is a freshman this fall at Vanderbilt University, and he's the son of Jeff and Tracy Saffron. He enjoys playing guitar and sports and translated those interests to his work as sports editor of The Statesman, his high school newspaper, where he also served as a reporter, photographer, and designer. Jonathan is taking in college life, and he's considering whether to join Vandy's newspaper staff. And he's here today with his mom, Tracy. So Jonathan, if you'd like to come up and say a few words.
Hi everybody. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the NFPW for this great award and for having this great luncheon. And thanks to my mom, Tracy, for coming here, bringing me here. On a more serious note, I guess, I'd like to thank my advisor, Barb Till, who is actually no longer the advisor at East Stevenson High School, but that's a different story. But, yeah, right about it, that's a good idea, actually. I guess I'd like to tell the story of the story that I wrote, which I don't really know how it ended up in the opinions category. It was a sports column. Like, I'm the sports editor, I was the sports editor. But anyway, as many of the great ideas that we had last year did, they came from my mom. She's very involved in the community, and she came up to me, and I knew this kid, Brian Rangolakowski, from my baseball team. And I was really sad to hear that he had testicular cancer. And after getting over the initial shock, my mom was like, "This would be a great story for the paper." And they always tell you not to write about like people you know or your friends or whatever. But I felt like this just had to be done. And the way it related to sports was this kid Brian, he had just started his first year on the swim team at Stevenson, and like midway through the season he found out he had testicular cancer, and like this was, I guess that was the hard thing for him to go through clearly, but like just as his season was getting underway, just as like his senior year of high school was starting, he found out this tragedy happened to him. And I guess this was a real challenge for me to keep this to like 800 words or whatever the story was. But anyway, when I was going about the actual interview, it was really casual. He was surprisingly candid about it. I guess I've heard people who have cancer often candid about it, but that really surprised me. But anyway, I talked to him for about 2 hours. Part of that was a car ride, like he was driving and his brother was in the front seat, and he actually drove me home, which was, I don't know, it's a good way to save money, I guess. But to me as a friend, and I was able to get like the great parts of his story out. And as Karen mentioned, I guess I did make fun of professional athletes because Brian, like after I don't know how long after his surgery was over, but he actually got back onto the swim team and he kept going with his athletic career. And you always hear in the news about athletes like shooting people or getting DUIs or whatever, but I thought this was just such a great example of the power of sports in people's lives, and I just wanted to share it with my school community. So that's the story.